You got to see Lady Gaga when she performed in the Twin Cities. It was earlier this month. You were one of the last because she had to cancel the remainder of her tour. She injured her hip and it sent her to the operating room. Look at those outfits.
She hurt it with that bra.
Yeah, probably. So in today's edition of Doc Hollywood, I sat down with Dr. Annie Ideker. She's a primary physician at HealthPartners Clinics to find out what's in store for the pop star, along with some other celebrity health news. Hey everybody, I'm back with Dr. Annie Ideker, who is a primary physician at HealthPartners Clinic. Nice to see you again, Dr. Ideker.
Nice to see you again, Elizabeth.
We're going to start with Lady Gaga. She's 26 years old and recently injured her hip during a concert. She had a labral tear, according to doctors, in her right hip and had to have surgery to get it fixed. So tell us a little bit about what this means for her and about the recovery.
The hip joint is a ball and socket joint, which means that there's a ball, this is the part of your leg, and the socket, which is the pelvis. The labrum is a little flexible elastic ring that goes around that part of the joint. I think what happened in Lady Gaga's case is that got torn, and that is the resulting labral tear. And usually the way that that's fixed is with an arthroscopic surgery where they make little incisions, they go in and they clean that little piece of the joint up that got injured, and then the recovery is physical therapy, and eventually, hopefully, she'll be back to dancing.
Wow, how long does it take to get better after that?
After surgery, usually about 4 months of physical therapy just to resume kind of normal activities. In her case, because she is in a physical type of job, I would think probably even longer before she's doing what we're used to seeing her doing.
From broken hips to broken hearts, we're moving on to Jennie Garth, who went through a pretty bad divorce recently. And Jason Priestley, who was on Beverly Hills 90210 with her, joked that you spend a little time in Heartbreak Hotel. That's what happens. The heartbreak diet is a good one. She definitely lost some weight after this split. Talk a little bit about losing weight after a traumatic event. Is that pretty common?
It is relatively common to lose weight after a traumatic event like that. And that can be a good thing or a bad thing. It's a bad thing if the reason you're losing weight is because you don't have an appetite, maybe suffering from short-term depression or anxiety. On the other hand, if your divorce or your relationship breakup is a reason to kind of reinvent yourself, then maybe starting a new exercise regimen, making some healthy eating choices, that can be a great opportunity to kind of find a new you in your new relationship status.
She said too, she lost the baggage and she lost some weight and she's feeling great.
And she looks great too.
And lots of other celebrities lost a few pounds to look good on the red carpet during awards season. Let's talk a little bit about healthy ways to lose weight. And does it help to have something like a red carpet appearance or a class reunion, say, to really motivate you to jumpstart something?
The key to successful weight loss is pretty simple. It's healthy diet, it's regular exercise. And if you can get those two things in balance, you can achieve weight loss, and anybody can do that. I think, though, for a lot of us, having a specific event or an occasion that we're getting ready for is a good way to kind of jumpstart and get motivated to go forward with that.
And then there is healthy eating for the kids, Dr. Ideker, and there are a couple of celebrity chefs in Britain who are working hard to try to increase awareness of children's nutrition issues. What are some of the biggest things you see about keeping kids healthy?
Childhood obesity is becoming more and more of a problem in our country. There are estimates that up to 10% of 4- and 5-year-olds are already overweight, and this can have long-term implications and health effects going forward. So what I really encourage my families to do is to make sure that there's, again, a balance between regular physical activity and healthy eating habits, and try to model those for the whole family, not just the kids. In other words, less video games, more soccer.
Absolutely. What do you think about sugar intake? A lot of times you see lots of kids' foods that are high in sugar.
The key is to really focus on fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and those healthier eating choices. Those types of things do take a little bit more time investment up front, but the long-term benefit I don't think could be overstated.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ideker. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks.
And we want to thank Regions Hospital and HealthPartners Clinics for sponsoring the show. And remember to always check with your physician if you have a health concern. And here's the deal, you can vote. So get online, vote for next week's Doc Hollywood topic at TwinCitiesLive.com. Kelly Osbourne, Kristen Stewart, and Adam Levine are all options. Next, your chance to win tickets to Minnesota Monthly's Food and Wine Experience this weekend at Target Field. Right, James Denton?
Yep.
Matching outfit, buddy?
That's us. It's fun today.